Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
I'm here in Upper Marlborough with my wonderful cousin Janet Grant, formerly Janet John Baptist, whose father, Ambrose, is my mom's younger brother, who became a miner in New Orleans, in Nottingham. Janet, where were you born and when were you born?
I was born in Mansfield in Nottinghamshire in 1957. My parents moved to a small village called New Allerton, again in Nottinghamshire, where, as Gabriel said quite correctly, that he was one of the first black miners in England.
And who were your parents?
My parents were Anthony or Ambrose John Baptist, the son of Aaron John Baptist, and my mother was Olivette Toussaint, and she was the daughter of Virginia Toussaint.
You know, your grandmother on your father's side was Virginia Ostry, and of course she became John Baptist when she got married. So that means your father would have come to England somewhere in 54, 55?
He came in 56.
56. So you were the firstborn.
Yes.
And how many?
Born here.
Firstborn in the UK.
Yeah.
And how many siblings did you have? Give us their names and what they did.
I have 7 siblings. Kathleen Antonia, who is older than me, and she lives in Scotland now. She's retired.
What did she do?
She was in the army, in the British Army, served in the British Army before she got married.
Okay.
Then after me, there is Diane Virginia.
But what did you do?
What did I do? I was a director of nursing, a chief nurse over several years. I was one of 5 first black directors of nursing in England in 2001. And I worked in the health service as a very senior nurse until 2015. And now I work as an independent executive coach. So I train, coach executives. In America, they will be VPs or presidents of companies, as well as senior people in the military, and people that work in retail, high retail positions.
And your husband was in the Royal Air Force, wasn't he?
Yes.
What's his name?
My husband's name is Winston Grant,
And
and he served in the.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry, he served in the Royal Air Force. He served in England as well as in Germany, and then we returned to England. And his last posting was at a place called Greenham Common, which might be useful to note because that was where nuclear missiles were stored, and so he served alongside American servicemen who were based at Greenham Common.
And how many children do you have?
I have 2 sons. I have Leon, who is married, and he is now 35, and he works as a senior marketing executive for a American software company. And I have a son, Marcus, who is 32, and he works as a primary school teacher.
Outstanding. And tell me about New Allerton. Were you all the only black family there?
We were the only black family there. And so clearly when my parents moved into that village, there was a lot of dissent from the people there. There were people who raised a petition to get my parents out of the village because of the fact that they said that they wanted no blacks in Allerton. And fortunately for him, we had a very powerful trade unionist who stood by him and influenced, I think, other people to actually stand down their petition. But I have to leave you now because Gabriel has to go to work and I have to go off to visit the Holocaust Museum before I return to New York today.
Any final words on your departure?
I've had a fantastic time with a beautiful family that are God-blessed and God-given. And what I will say to you or anybody that listens to this is that the importance of family is paramount. We have been loved. We are loved by our family. We give thanks to Joan, to Samora, to Mickey, to Gabriel. And I hope that you are blessed to be in their company now, or if not, in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
And Uncle was a miner, correct?
Yes.
He's a member of the National Union of Mine Workers of
That's
England.
correct.
God bless you, Janet.
Thank
and
you.
we,
God bless
we
you too.
send the same love to you and all our family in England and those West Indians of the Windrush generation.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.